Hi everyone, today we start learning programming in VBA. VBA is not as Python language. The piece of code of VBA can only work in Microsoft Office environment. But we know that Microsoft Office have integrated many powerful functions, so we can realize our ideas with them. The most of times we enter the VBA environment from Excel. And if there's a developer tab, we will click on it. If there is not, we will find it with options and then customer ribbon and developer. When we click on it, we will have the developer tab here. What we will do is to make a calculator. I want to make it in these 5 columns. So columns B, C, D, E, F like this. I want to make this expression in the second row like that. And I want to write something bigger and aligned at the middle and at the center. So I can write 1 plus 1 equals to how much? So I can just draw a button here with this tool. Insert a button here, and there's a box of dialog. I can name this macro. Macro here is a series of operations. So we can name this macro as addition like this, and we will create a new, and then we are here. And sub means sub procedure. We can just take it as a function here, and we will explain the details later. And there are several different places to put the code. As a module, we can program something in common, and we will call it otherwhere. If we are defining something only used in a single worksheet or a single workbook, we can put it otherwhere. Now we will put this sub-procedure in the module 1. So what we will write, what we want to do. What we want is to do such addition. So the cell of second row and the second column plus second row fourth column equals to what in the second row sixth column. So we can just make it cells second row sixth column equals to what? And here we can think that as a assignment of value. We assign what? The sum of the cell in second row second column plus cell second row fourth column. We will see what it will get. So now when we click on it, we get the result of 2. Of course, we can rename this button. And we only need to right click on it and then edit the text. For example, addition. Of course, we can edit it. We can write it bigger. Just select the whole button and no. So I can do this. Just write it bigger, like this. So when I change this number and then addition, it equals 9, and then modify this 0 and it equals to 8. So I have defined this operation addition here. Now if I want to see what I have done, I need to save as, for example, just like this. And remember to save it as type Excel macro enabled workbook. If you save like this, you will be alerted. This macro will be scattered. So I click no, and then I choose Excel macro enabled workbook. For example, I can name it as VBA session 1 in English. So save like this. And then I continue to define the subtraction button, and I can draw another button like this, and I can name it subtraction, and then new, just like this, and this time is a minus sign, just like this, and the value of the second row, second column, minus the value in second row, fourth column, and we will give the difference to the cell second line, sixth column, like this. And we can rename it edit text subtraction or difference, and we can just enlarge the text here. Okay, not okay. Okay, like this. We will see what we'll do. So it 0 minus 8 equals to minus 8, but it has not changed the sign here. So I can modify the macro like this, edit. So just edit it. I need what? I need the cell of second row, third column equals to what? To minus sign, like this. Of course, I can give the similar line here. And for the additional operation, this character should be plus sign. And now, when we click on it, this is the minus sign. And when I click on it, it's a plus sign. And I will try other numbers, like for example, 9 minus 8 equals to 1. 9 plus 8 equals to 17. Similarly, I can draw another button for the multiplication, like multiplication, like this. And new, now in the second row, third column is the cross sign. So cross, I can replace it by a small x. And then for the product, the operator is asterisk. We will see what it will be. So edit text, multiplication, and then enlarge it as, and then its logic. 9 times 8 equals to 72. We can insert another button for the division. So division like this, and new. Similarly, we can copy them here. And for the division sign, it's a little different. We have not this character here. So how to do it? And here we can find the operator of division is just a slash, but we cannot get a character like division here. So how to do it? The code, we can find it, insert, and then symbol, and for this side, for this division side, the character code is 00F7. It's in Unicode xlsm, like this. So for I have consulted, I know that this in the code, it should be character read and write, and then just in a string I will do and sign and h. This means the escape character with h means this is a code in hexadecimal format, so F7. And now we will see what it can give. When I click on it, yes, I get the division sign. Of course, I can re-edit it as a division, and then I will enlarge it. I put it here. So now I have got a calculator. 7 division like this. Okay, at the end, let's have a look at the major points covered in this session.